Hello, this is Phyllis, and we're going to cut out the lining for the cat sling, pet sling. I told you that if you didn't have 2 full yards of material, that there's ways that you can compensate for that. So that's what we're going to have to do, because this is only 1.5 yards. This, I didn't keep a pattern of this shape, and I should have, but I didn't. So what I have done, tricky tip here, is I took the other side of this, laid it up even with the with this two-sided, so that when I cut this out, I'll get 2 pieces at once. So you see, here's what I'm going to do. I've pinned this down flat, and I'm just going to take a little chalk. No, I'm just going to cut it with scissors. I wanted to run the thing around it, but you know what? I think I can just do it faster than taking the time of tracing it and then cutting it out. So here we go. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush. So early in the evening. It's not morning, it's just after Shabbat. We had a wonderful day of listening to everybody. No, we weren't on Shabbat when we studied with Mark. Everybody teaches, literally. I mean, he asks everybody's opinion, and we all have a say if we have an opinion. And it's okay. I cut all the way around that. I'm just going to take the pins off. Unhand that material. Why can't I find the pin? Where is the pin? Oh, there it is. It was the color. It was blending in with the material. Oh boy, we're going to have fun, fun, fun. All right, we're going to take this off, and then we'll have we'll already have our half circles done. Okay, so what remains now is we have to get the long piece for this, okay? And I'm also going to talk about the buckle before we get through with cutting this material out. Okay, so we've got to get this. We've got 2 pieces of this. I got it a little bit too close to the edge. I didn't mean to get that selvage in there. That's okay. There we go. The long piece is supposed to be 61 inches by 9. So here we go, 61. We can't get 61 inches, but I can take half of 61. Well, half of 62 would be 31. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces at 31 inches each. And I'm not going I'm going to get further away from that. Goodness gracious. Let me turn over here so I can see that. Okay, 31 inches. Here we go. I'm not worried about that because it only has to be 9 inches. I'll cut this off when I cut off my 31 inches. Okay, here we go. Why am I doing it this way? Please forgive me. I got really thrown off by that big blunder I made there. I may have to cut the another half circle out because that one was too small, but that's okay. All right, we've got this, and we need this to be 31 inches. Here we go. Here's 31 inches. I've never done this before, but after I did that, it gave me a lot of confidence. Okay, 31. All right, here we go. Sometimes all you have to do is have some small success, and it just gives you a satisfying feeling of accomplishment. I love to fold material. I have plenty to fold, so why don't I stop and fold it? I don't know. All right, 31. It only has to be 9 inches. I need 2 of them, right? Because I'm going to have to piece them together. And good thing is that I did make it 31, so that gives me an extra inch so that I can have a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and it'll end up being 61 inches. Okay, now here we go. I only need 9 inches. I want to stay far away from this. So I'm probably going to cut this off and then 9 inches. This is too long, so I'm going to fold this up into 4ths. So now I'm going to be cutting 4 layers. I'll line this up. I'm just going to line it up over here at the edge. Can you see it right there when I cut it? Yeah. Okay. Being straight with your lines is very, very crucial. This, I'm going to cut like right along the 20-inch line here, just so that I can get a straight edge. I know that is a lot of material wasted, but this was probably just tacked on anyway. It was the end of a bolt, and I moved this. I've got to go back. Yeah, it was at the end of a bolt, and she said, "There you are. There's a yard and a half," and it looked like just a little bit more to me. I'm having trouble getting that cut off there, as you can see. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Now I get to cut my 9 inches. I did that just so I could get a straight edge, right? Okay, now I have to have 9 inches. Making sure I'm still straight with this corner. 9 inches. Right here at the 11-inch line. Should give me 9 inches. hope I can cut. I did it. I got through all layers. Oh, hallelujah. Ah, that felt good. This is my, yeah, these are all my extra pieces. Okay, now here we go. I've got this. I want to, I'm just going to take these two pieces and just sew a seam. But I don't want to, I want to sew it right sides together, so when it turns out, you won't see the seam. Okay? Up, 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 up. Okay, here we go. Right sides together. And like I said, when I put I'm going to make this a 1/2 inch seam, because all my seams I'm doing are 1/2 inch. I think, yeah, they're all a 1/2 inch. So I'll put a 1/2 inch seam in here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go over here to the sewing iron. The sewing iron. Okay, Phyllis. I don't know what this is with me and Colleen's irons, machines, and here. Okay, I'm going to turn this on. It didn't stay on. Okay. This is going to be just real quick. It's almost not worth turning the machine on for. It's going to be so fast. Lou? Oh, there's somebody at the door. I'll get it. You want to check it? It might be him. Our kitty cat is out front, and he might be getting a visitor. We just want to make sure nobody's trying to hurt him.
Yeah, he's okay.
Okay, thank you, honey. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to sew this straight down, 1/2 inch. Actually, for me, I just kind of make it a 3/8 inch because it's marked there. That 3/8 inch is 10 centimeters, I think, or something like that. There's a 10 right there. I assume those are centimeters. So anyway, here we go, 3/8 inch. I just realized I was using green thread. I probably should have switched to yellow thread. But none of the stitching I'm going to be doing is going to show. So I don't think I need to switch. Okay, see? So now we've done this. See, you can see it's green on this side, but when you open it up, you're not going to see the green. So that's what that looks like. Now we've got, let's take it over here and see if it's 61 inches. I'm sure you're just thrilled to find out. Okay, hold on. 61 inches. Okay. Okay. I'll ignore my stitching. I'll act like it's not even there. So this is 36. And add 46, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 60.5. It's okay. It's okay. We're using a 1/2 inch seam allowance. And this is a very good place for me to point something out to you. I don't have to show you how I attach this to here. You know, remember, we find the middle. We already have the middle. The middle's right here. And so we take the middle of this one I'm going to have to redo, but we take the middle of this and we're going to lay that down, front sides together. We lay this down, the curved side down right here, okay? And then we force, by pinning, we force this to curl up around this. We pin it, we sew it, and then it ends up looking like this. Okay? Now, here's what I wanted to talk to you about in part of the planning ahead is I am going to show you how to do a buckle. I'm going to make that a separate video, and I'm going to show you how to make the buckle. And then when we have the buckle made, if you are a taller or a heavier person, you might want to extend this by adding straps to it. And you can buy a little kit where you just, and I'll show you how to do it. It's real easy. We're going to do it together. I can't get that apart. I should have put them together. But anyway, put the strap, and then we can extend this. And this will be the part that'll go around your neck. You could probably find some padding, maybe. There you have it. Or if you know you're going to have to do that, you could just put extensions on here, and that would be a lot more comfortable and less bothersome, I think. Just make this longer. All right. That's the end of showing you how to do this. I showed you how we're going to attach this. I know this was very, very short, but when we come back, I'm going to talk about this, and then when we come back again, we're going to put these two together. In fact, we're practically done. Okay? All right? Remember, subscribe so that you'll see the next video. I think this video is part 1. I might be wrong, but I'll put the right thing in the title, okay? And I'll put a link to the first part, all right? I love you. Have a blessed day, and remember, keep the commandments and be the bride.